饭够了吗？
And we're back. Those hellos. Friday night, folks. Friday night. Okay. Get my chat window back. There we go. Awesomeness. Okay. Let's do the 2 easy quests here. Hopefully they're easy.
很好，没磨蹭。
I don't even know which one I'm doing. Ooh, I hate that. No, probably not this. Anybody know which one I was doing? Okay. That reminds me of. There we go. Shoot a photo of an ancient tree. There we go. Oh, I gotta take several pictures. Why?
很好，没磨蹭。
Okay, these. Okay. Waypoint. Here's some. Oh. Should be a bell here. There's. Oh, there it is.
走开！
I'll grab these while I'm here. There we go.
很好，没磨蹭。
Okay, to get all the way up there. This route probably. Oh. Okay, so apparently there is no easy. Darn it.
很好，没磨蹭。
I'm supposed to get up there, though.
Gamerboy63 says, "Hi."
Hello, gamer boy.
Gamerboy63 says, "Want me to like and sub, comment and say yes if you do."
Okay. Up to you. Hey, Robin, how are you? Okay, what am I supposed to... Okay, take a picture of this one. There we go.
Robin says, "Good, and you?"
I am good, thank you for asking. Oh, I need to take another picture.
Gamerboy63 says, "I liked and subbed."
Okay, well, thank you, gamer boy. Okay, let's take a picture of that one. I am good, thank you. I did a review yesterday of bike riders. And in case you did not know, I used to ride bikes, motorcycles. So if you watch that review, you can actually see my helmet and a couple of my motorcycles.
Gamerboy63 says, "You're welcome."
In case you wanted to check the bikes out. Okay. I have to take more pictures, and I thought this quest was going to be done quickly.
Gamerboy63 says, "What's your favorite game?"
Oh, that would be a good question. I guess my best game of all time, my favorite game of all time, would be Red Baron 3D. I kind of wish it was updated and stuff. Definitely would like to play that again. But yeah, I used to play that like over 25 years ago, so. Hey Rick, big boy. Will I be paid? It's a pleasure. Can I skip this? There we go. Skipped.
Gamerboy63 says, cool minds blocks fruits on Roblox.
Ooh, okay. You're part of a much younger audience, boy. There we go. Where is the person? Oh, could they be all the way up there then? Okay, well, let's climb this one.
Gamerboy63 says, I'm 11.
Yeah, that sounds about right. A bit too young to be watching this stream because sometimes I have some really spicy comments. Oh, hey, there's a bell. Oh, binge. Got a quest for me. Skip it. Head to the spring outside. Okay, this is the one we need to track. Why is it showing me 2 locations? 3 locations.
Robin says, when don't you jeeps lol.
I don't know.
Gamerboy63 says, I don't care, I have heard it all from younger trauma.
Still, fair warning is fair warning, I guess. Okay, let's go down to this one. Especially when you come across, oh, you haven't played in a while, have you? So you're not ready to do this quest yet, I'm guessing. There's another hot mama in this one. Fortunately, she's not on the banner yet, so.
Gamerboy63 says, okay, and what does jeeps mean?
My name. There we go. That's all I had to do here.
Robin says, I haven't played much.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of you around lately. Guess you're busy with work and whatnot. Ooh, hey, here's another bell.
Gamerboy63 says, oh okay.
Okay, and that one's closer to that one. Last one will be a pain to get. Ooh, nice springs here.
Robin says, yeah, busy with life stuff.
Anything that requires moral
Gamerboy63
support?
says, question.
Yeah, Robin, anything that requires moral support, if you need it, I'm here. I know I always need morale support. Life ain't easy, is it? Life is always full of stuff. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Sometimes really bad. Okay, how am I supposed to... I really need to go and get these. Can I jump down from here? Tip of the Dragon Mountain.
Gamerboy63 says, do you think your character is hot or cute? Robin says, Just my ex-wife trying to sue me, kinda annoying if anything.
Ooh. Yeah, kind of not cool since, you know, the one that was cheating. So, I mean, what is that about? Is she just like trying to get you to get back to her, or is she just resentful or something, something? And that's just not cool. But you Americans do like to sue for everything, so that's a big bummer. Oh, hey, 3 flowers give me a chest? Really? Okay.
Gamerboy63 says, can you answer my question?
Oh, it's not really an important question.
Robin
我
says,
知道，没
no,
毛
she's very petty if anything.
Okay. That's kind of weird. But sometimes, you know, they just seek attention and they think that you're like, you know, no, you cheated on me. It's game over. Sayonara. Then, you know,
Gamerboy63 says, it is to me. Robin
well,
says, he might not be comfortable answering your question, Gamerboy63.
oh, see, that's what also I was meaning that this stream...
Gamerboy63 says, oh sorry.
Yeah, well, that's what I say by sometimes this is an older... A stream for older people where, yes, you know, sometimes I'll talk about the hotness of the characters. Robin knows it. But sometimes, you know, we're in a real discussion about stuff that takes kind of more importance than whatever. Sometimes that's why we play games, is just to get away from real life as well, but saying something and now I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, about, you know, sometimes, you know, it's game over. I'm moving on. You made your choice. You either, you know, are faithful to a relationship or you just treat it like a game. Life is not when it comes to partnerships. So, yeah. And they're like, no, I still want you to pay attention to me, so I'm gonna sue you, kind of a... Really a bummer. Guy would be like, no, you can't have my cats. Cats are mine.
Gamerboy63 says, and with Americans like me, if you look at us wrong then you get sued.
Yeah, kinda, yes.
Gamerboy63 says, TI me, at least that's how it feels.
You know, some people have issues with sleeping and some have more important. You know, a lot of people that are like, yeah, I've been gaming until 5 a.m. I don't know why I can't sleep. Some people go through other things and man, that is annoying. You know, you try to move on with your life.
Gamerboy63 says, what are you trying to do?
Nothing. I'm trying to remember what I was trying to say because I was having a conversation with Robin. Trying to find some words to, you know, relieve, keep her spirits up. You know, like once I had, no, I can't get into my private life too much. Not about the example that I was going to cite there, but...
Gamerboy63 says, sorry for getting you off track.
Yep. All good. Oh yeah, I need to go and get this teleport.
Robin says. A glass of wine is keeping me going lol.
Well, you know what? A glass, yes. A bottle is something else, right?
谁准你靠谱？
A glass will soothe your nerves, and a bottle will get you into a lot of trouble.
绽放吧！身形合一。
Gamerboy63 says. Robin, are you a moderator in those stream?
残响之一。
Yeah, she is one of my moderators.
给你上一课吧。哎，不烫不烫啦！走开！你别想逃！
I don't know why, but when these things open up, it makes me horny.
拿走吧，不用客气。
Robin
There's no
says.
explanation to
Yes.
it. What? I have to slide down? Okay. But I don't want to slide down. I was here to get something. I am so off track. Okay, can I move now? Where is that teleport that I'm looking for?
Gamerboy63 says. Can I see what it's like to be banned from chat? So can you ban me and then quickly unban me from chat?
No, it doesn't work like that. Once you're banned, you're gone. There are no second chances with YouTube. Where is it? Below me?
Gamerboy63 says. Why not? Oh. Robin says. Yeah, not doing that.
不错，有好东西吗？
Gamerboy63 says. K, I didn't know it was like that on YouTube.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing my ex would ask to do.
Gamerboy63 says. On Twitch you can ban and unban freely.
Okay, here we go. We'll see.
结派为幕，身形合一。
Go. Yeah,
Gamerboy63 says. You're good Jeeps.
not really. Oh, I got Farina in Genshin, you know. Oh, you were there with all the pulls that it took me. That was crazy. Okay, now where am I supposed to go? Back to turn in the quest, I guess. These quests are a lot longer than the ones I'm used to. This game's quests were pretty quick. Oh boy. Okay, time for me to climb up again.
Gamerboy63 says. My cousin plays this game and he's garbage at it, he always dies. Robin says. That day was the downfall of humanity lol.
Well, that's one way of putting it. You behave, cat. You behave, my big boy. Hey, okay? Okay, where is it that I'm supposed to turn in this quest?
Gamerboy63 says, LOL.
Yeah, that that was a really, that's gotta be like one of my worst pulls ever. Not only that, but I was pretty close to hard pity on losing the 50-50 too. And today, one of my viewers was like really angry at the game because he's like AR 68 and a half, and he's only been able to build 2 characters. All the other
Gamerboy63
artifacts,
says, Robin.
all the other artifacts that he's been getting for his other characters are really crappy. Continuously getting flat HPs and defense artifacts. So your AR 68 and a half, you only have 2 good characters built. He's ready to rage quit the game because the RNG in that is just really bad to him. So I'm like, okay, I'm not that bad, but I'm getting there. I don't have any more wishes to wish for anything. Which is okay, because there's not really any quests coming out until Natlin. So. Okay.
Robin says, yes.
Okay, let's try to get some other
Gamerboy63
rewards.
says, what is all the powers of a moderator?
Well, have you ever seen Shira, Princess of Power? It's pretty similar to that.
Robin
she has
says, can't tell you.
got this sword, and when she pulls it out and says, I have the power, then that's pretty much game over.
Gamerboy63 says, why not?
You know, sometimes, you go through life wondering, well, maybe I should have kids, And then, you come across this one, and then you're like, oh, phew, man, I avoided something. Ah, I did the right decision. Back in my days, I don't know if I can even say this on YouTube, but back in the days we would tell the mother, you should have swallowed him. I don't know if we can say that on YouTube, but you get the picture. Okay, where am I going now for this one? How do I get to this? Oh, another challenge. I'll come and do it
Robin
some other
says,
time.
oh my gosh, Jeeps.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? How dares I?
Gamerboy63 says, Jeeps, I have a question.
Oh, you have several questions. Where is it? Be right under me. If I can't get to it, it's in the mountain somehow. Heading towards it. It should be right under me.
Gamerboy63 says, is it day or night for you right now?
Probably. Oh, there it is. I live on the dark side of the moon, so it's always night. Okay, got these ones. And I'm gonna have to keep going from this one to go to all the other ones. So there is, should be, oh yeah, I don't want to start doing all of these yet. I want to get the teleports.
Gamerboy63 says, oh okay.
Oh my gosh. Should I have not said it? Should I have not said that? It's something we used to be able to say a while ago. Nowadays, everything is political. Hopefully I got enough stamina to get there.
Gamerboy63 says, Jeeps, what made you name yourself Jeeps?
I did not name myself. It's what my friends used to call me as a kid, and it kind of stuck. Okay, got this one. I don't know what this not exclamation, interrogation point is. What could be there that, oh, it's one of those things. Okay, I don't want to do the hollow.
Gamerboy63 says, oh okay, thanks for tell 8ng me.
Okay, time to fly down again. Probably go for this one or this one. Okay, Geronimo. Owen. So are you on your second?
Gamerboy63 says, Jeeps, I've been asking you questions, so ask me a question about myself.
Why do you talk so much? Not that that's anything wrong. Actually, it's not that bad because there's a lot of people here that just repeat the same thing over and over again and they get banned. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do all these quests. I've opened up quite a couple of teleports. Time for me to collect on all these treasures.
Terumi says, Salty nuts.
Hey, Terumi.
Gamerboy63 says, I don't know, just I come from a family of a bunch of talkers.
Okay. Well, you can ask Terumi a bunch of questions. He loves answering stuff. So, Terumi, what have you been up to? Decided to play another Hoyo versus game? Kinda weird. Have you done the quest or anything in
Terumi
this
says,
game?
no, I don't.
Have you tried this game since the patch? You done the stories?
Gamerboy63 says, okay, bet teaming, be prepared to be bombarded with questions, he he he. Terumi says, yep.
Oh, okay. I am liking it. Did you meet the new hot girl? I forget her name. Zhang. I don't know what her name is, but she is hot.
Terumi says, I did, and I finished the main story.
Yeah, what do you think of the new mommy? A lot of people like her.
Gamerboy63 says, how do you do the sounds? Terumi says, 10/10 nice milkies.
Yes. Okay. That is appropriate. I can get behind that. Not only that, but even during the dialogue and the cutscenes, it focuses on one.
Robin says, is she that hot? Gamerboy63 says, does the rocks eye?
And they focus on one, and then they focus on rovers, just so that you can compare. It was really funny seeing the camera during the cutscene. You're not seeing the heads, you're just comparing chests from one to the other. It focuses on one and then it focuses on the other. I actually found it funny because Rover actually talks at the end of that quest line. She doesn't talk the entire time, but at the end she does talk.
Gamerboy63 says, Robin Terumi. Terumi says, what? Robin says, yes.
So yeah, she is that hot. I wish I could show it to you.
Gamerboy63 says, do you know how to do the sounds like the WoW sound? Terumi says, not us doing it, it's Jeeps.
Please like, share, and subscribe.
Emotional damage.
Gamerboy63 says, oh okay.
Yeah, it's a soundboard. People call it a Steam Deck. Okay, let's try to find some chests. Let's start discovering the world. You like the new turkeys?
Gamerboy63 says, And I feel kinda left out cause I'm the only non-moderator in this stream.
Well, you're 11 years old, so you're way too young to moderate. Especially here in my stream. What is these stupid turkeys?
击碎他们！
None of them left me an echo. Is it Thanksgiving already? I got some turkeys.
Gamerboy63 says, dang it.
缓和转换。哎，这个我擅长。我一定会10倍的。这就想让我放弃吗？
What? He can actually pick me up and throw me down and kill me? Wow.
Gamerboy63 says, and can you show us the 10 out of 10 Milkies?
No, I cannot. And you're too young for that anyway, so...
身形合一。
And did you see that enemy lift me up with all 4 hands? And kill my character?
Gamerboy63 says, why not?
Well, I think you know. You're too young for that kind of stuff.
Gamerboy63 says, why am I too young?
And go and ask your mother why she didn't swallow you. Then you can come back here and we'll
Terumi
answer that.
says, get older than you can see Milky's kid lol.
Yeah, pretty much. I am being mean. Okay, hopefully there's a chest here somewhere.
Gamerboy63 says, hee 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 I will see them hee hee hee. Terumi says, Jeeps.
Well, you'll understand in 15-20 minutes. I'm guessing the chest is up there. Yeah, see, they're all up, 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 up. Yeah, okay, so I need to get up there. How do we get up there? I need to go all the way around and up here, maybe?
Gamerboy63 says, yay.
Okay, then. Keep going up. Going up.
Gamerboy63 says, and if someone donates does it read what they say?
Yes, it does. You want a super chat? Can you even super chat?
Gamerboy63 says, okay. Gamerboy63 says, maybe let me ask my mom.
Oh boy. Gonna get into trouble now. What? I actually have to go up higher still? Does it even go up higher? Oh yeah, this thing's gonna make me horny again. There we go. The pillars are fully erect. There we go.
它是我与这世界的连结，见证我所经历的一切。
And his
Terumi
mother.
says, "Be careful on what you say, gamer boy."
You'll see. You'll understand. You'll understand. There we go.
意外的发现，
Gamerboy63 says, "Okay."
过去留存的证明。
Hopefully your mother whacked you good. How is there still a chest here?
Gamerboy63 says, "My mom is on a call right now."
Yeah, okay. And that's a good thing. I don't think your mom wants you to spend her money like that. Definitely not. Where is... See, there's no arrow saying that it is up or down. I kind of feel like... Is it up in the sky? Is there something? No. Nothing up in the sky. Oh, I can't even climb these? Okay. Oh, that's a bummer. So, Robin, are you still on your first glass, or are you on your second glass now? Robin's been having a really rough time lately. Hopefully we can cheer her up.
Gamerboy63 says, "My mom lets me use some money."
Yeah, some. You know, you could get yourself a game or, you know, sell some candy. But to Super Chat, I don't recommend it.
Robin says, "Third glass about to be my fourth here soon."
Well, when you're getting to your fourth, that's almost a bottle. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Okay. Still some chests here, but I'm not seeing anything up here still. Now they're saying they're below me. No, I did not say blow me. Not the same thing. They're below me. Here's one.
珍惜好旅途中每一份收获。
Hey, sheep. Oh, she's dead. Okay, I need to... Yep. Use one of those. Now I need to heal her up.
缓和转换，生长吧。
Terumi says, "Haha, Jeeps said blow me." Gamerboy63 has donated $link and says, "Hello everyone, say in chat, do you think I am good?"
Super chat from Gamer Boy. Oh man, your mother's gonna give it to you later. Thank you so much though, but I really don't think you should be doing that.
Gamerboy63 says, "You're welp 9 me." Gamerboy63 says, "Doing what?"
Super chats. Man, you're 11. Not be doing super chats or asking your mother for money to
Robin
do super
says,
chats.
"Who let the kid steal his mother's card?"
Yeah.
自然的快照，好好收藏哦。
Or maybe he's an adult just acting like a kid. Who
Gamerboy63
knows?
says, "I know I've done it a lot before."
And your mother never says anything. Man, oh man. It's a good thing I'm not your mother, because you would be grounded. I don't even know if that's still a thing nowadays, but...
Gamerboy63 says, "He, I'm a mastermind at the technique of stealing the credit card."
And that is so not cool, though. Really not be doing that. You'd go to jail for that, you know. I need to heal her somehow.
有想要解决的麻烦。缓和转换。
Okay, let's go into a fight here somehow.
Reaper
healing her
says,
up.
"Hello."
Hey, Reaper.
Gamerboy63 says, "Just don't tell the IRS." Robin says, "I bet your mother will be the master in whipping your ass later when she finds out, lol."
That's what I was saying. He gonna be grounded.
意外的发现。
As they would say back in the day, it's your funeral. Ooh, now it's up above me. Darn it.
Terumi says, "LMAO, I am wheezing." Gamerboy63 says, "No, please don't tell here I have spent over like 10k on Robux."
So where is this chest that annoys the bejesus out of me? There's got to be a challenge or something to get to that chest. I gotta climb
Reaper
all the way
says,
back up.
"How many bikes did you have when you were young?"
Oh, yeah, I saw that you liked the first one.
Gamerboy63 says, "I'm running for my life, she just found out."
Yeah. I've had a couple of bikes. I don't even count them anymore.
Gamerboy63 says, "I got to go, sorry."
Okay. Welcome back anytime. Maybe next time steal your dad's credit card. That way you could get into a real trouble. And if I'd done stuff like that when I was a kid...
Gamerboy63 says, "Okay."
No!
Terumi says, "Bro broke the bot." Reaper says, "Seems like you love sharks."
Yes. Well, see, that's the thing. I did the katana. Because the katana had those 3 grooves on the side of the bike.
Gamerboy63 says, help me disconnects.
Yeah, Terumi, you did not see or watch my bike riders video, did you? And check out the bikes that I have there, because I put like, I did the review on the movie, The Bike Riders, but I also, you know, showed my helmet and showed a couple of my motorcycles. So yeah, the first one, you know, was the first one, and I put a shark on it, and then everybody, you know, I was known for the shark bike. And later on, I
Terumi
decided.
says, I'm not sure.
And then later on, I decided to
Terumi
do this.
says, ill look.
And then later on, I decided to do the same thing to my CBR. Which people loved it again. But yeah. I would have done it so many. I really like. Yeah, both of those bikes are really both of my favorite. I should have kept the katana, and I should have never gotten the CBR, even though it was the best bike. Here's somewheres, and I can't get to it somehow. See, now it says it's up. So it's in the mountain here. Gotta be a cave or an entrance or something to it.
Reaper says, you just passed the chest. Reaper says, when you were gliding.
I'm not seeing it.
Gamerboy63 says, Baxk.
Did anybody see that chest other than Reaper? Because I think he's hallucinating.
Reaper says,
No.
Go up and glide down again.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say something like
Reaper
that.
says, it in those rocks.
I don't think so.
Robin says, fourth glass, here we go.
Here we go. Bottoms up. Cheers.
Terumi says, I didn't see anything.
Yeah, me neither.
Gamerboy63 says, Robin, you don't need so much glasses of wine.
Oh, yes, she does.
珍惜好旅途中每一份收获。
Really? That's the one I was looking for. And, okay. Am I even going the right way? No.
Robin says, I most certainly do.
Yes, she most certainly does.
Reaper says, see, I wasn't hallucinating.
No, you weren't. Okay, these are at the limit.
Gamerboy63 says, no, and do you know how to say nuke in Japanese?
No, I just know how to say nuke in Australian. Ooh, they have some more elites now.
Gamerboy63 says, it's ranch. Gamerboy63 says, got to go.
Again, okay. Catch you laters. An elite. Did I try it? I just know I'm gonna die, so. Let's not do it. But there is a chest here somewheres.
Reaper says, I fought those elites yesterday.
Holy Lord. Okay.
Terumi says, try it.
You try it.
Terumi says, I can't, I am gaming RN.
Well, that was mighty fun. What? My echoes are novice level? That's all your fault. That was most certainly fun,
Reaper
wasn't
says,
it?
I am honestly loving Furina so much my Nuvolette does 30 per tick because of her buff.
You're not even talking about the same game.
Terumi says, how is that my fault?
You guys said to go and kill it. You guys double dare me. You guys called me a wussy if I didn't go and fight it.
Reaper says, Jeeps are you gonna play ZZZ?
No, I'm not gonna play ZZZ. Like, guys, really? Are you guys happy with Genshin Impact? Oh, Terumi, have you been able to get Farina yet? Or are you still doing some stories to try to get her?
Terumi says, we did not say that Jeeps LOL.
I got the recording. You guys said do it, otherwise I was a wussy. But seriously, Terumi is stuck doing stories and I
Terumi
don't know.
says, no.
See, he's doing all these crappy stories and whatnot. Trying to get some primos to get Farina. He's loving the game so much that he wants, to play all of MiHoYo games. Which I liked it. I liked Genshin, but it's gotten to a point where there is no end game to Genshin other than playing their next
Reaper
game,
says,
and then their next
LOL.
game, and then their next game, and then the next game. But is like the second game better than the first one? No, it's a different game. Okay. Is it perfect? No. Okay. Did they have a really huge budget for it? Yes. Okay. So why is it not better? Well, it's different.
Terumi
Yeah,
says,
but
LMAO, why use me as an example?
because I know how much you like doing the stories and stuff to get the primos. And like me, you're at the end of the game where, we are in endgame content and we're not really seeing the endgame content other than just more grind. Yay, we'll be able to level up to 100. Yay, we'll be able to farm 350 hero wits. Yay, we'll be able to farm 48 or 42 books for the talents. Yay, instead of 8 bosses and 4 gemstones, we're going to need 8 gemstones and 40 boss materials to ascend them, and just more grind. That's their end game plan.
Terumi says, I hate Genshin Impact and I hate the fact that they are making me do mid-ass stories just to grind half of a wish.
That's what I'm saying. Ooh, these are the blob flies. Okay. Man, my thing did not even go after it, did it? How are we supposed to get this thing? Nope, still didn't get it. Gonna have to switch over to got it. So no, if the developers don't want me to play their game and want me to play the next game and then the next game and the next game, if it's not better than the first one, then I have an issue with that way of thinking. Whereas Wuthering Waves has already made more money in the past month than Honkai Star Rail. And they've hired some voice actors, and apparently the English dub is better than initially. The gaming is better. The storytelling is better. I find everything better so far. Not necessarily saying that the game modes the challenges are more fun or whatnot, but they're different. There's more of them. They put a whole bunch of chests. Maybe one day they'll decide to respawn them. Late game, that's when we'll know if they're going to follow MiHoYo's example or if they're going to keep on making the game better. But they listen a lot more to the player base. So certain companies, I'm willing to give them a chance and willing to try them out and give them the benefit of the doubt. Whereas ZZZ is basically a bad copy of this game. Like, they're just using the Genshin engine to do another game. That's gonna have the same problems as Genshin Impact and whatnot. And even Gamer was telling me earlier today that, you know, he's AR 68 and a half. And he's only got 2 characters that has good artifacts. All his other characters have like flat defense and flat HP. They have the main stats, but all the substats are really crappy. And your AR 58 and a half, and you've only got 2 good characters. And he's ready to rage quit because there's no point on wishing for other characters when you've got like 50 characters and you've only got 2 that are well built. So I understand his point of view. So I hope this answers the question if I'm gonna play ZZZ. Because it's just HoYoverse trying to copy this game using the same engine that we already have, and we already know what they think of the player fan base. It's like, did you do the survey today? MiHoYo's survey? You know, I think their questions depends on the questions that you answer. Like the first question was, did you play this game? And I'm like, yes. Are you satisfied with the game that you played? I'm like, no. Then they're like, well, how did you like the translation? How do you find the translation in the game? Was it well explained to you? No, I just found it boring as shit. Give me some more resin. Give me some better RNG. Give me something to do. Respawn some chests. Like, if you don't like their game, it's because, oh, you don't understand Chinese. You have to speak Chinese to enjoy the game, apparently. They don't give a rat's ass about the player base. If you don't like our game, then it's because you don't understand Chinese. Whereas in this game, people were complaining about stuff and they changed it. And there's more chests in this part of the map than we got with the expansion of Fontaine. You know that little island that they gave us for Arlecchino's story? There's more chests in this game, and with the chests you can do more pulls. I haven't done any pulls yet to see if they're harder than they were. Because everybody knows the game launched and it was really easy to get the characters that you wanted for the most part. I never did get a, what is it, Mortify? But still, you know, it didn't take me 160 wishes to get a Farina character in this game. But that's supposed to have changed with 1.1. So that's why I'm not going to wish for this character. Although I might. Apparently she's super easy to play, which, you know, folks, ends up being like my Nouvelette. Just because if I need to clear the abyss or something, or the Tower of Adversity, I might decide to go and wish for her. But then there's the other hot mommy that is a more challenging gameplay, but she's also hotter. So I'm very confused at this point.
我擅长。给你上一课吧。没什么。玄思要谢幕了。伤情合一。
I don't know why Rover always gets the echoes. And it seems like all the other characters is 1 out of 10. Okay, time to go back up here and try to find some more chests. I say up here, but it's actually going to be down here, right? Ooh, there's a bell. Why do I have a feeling there's one on the island up here? No, don't fall, girl. Come on, Rover. You can do it. I have a feeling there's one right here. There we go. I was right.
珍惜好旅途中每一份收获。
We need to go and get this bell here. There's another chest there. This one looks like a trap, though.
意外的发现。
Okay, not so much a trap. I hate that we have to smack these ones, though. I like the cubes that you could just fly through and get them. And I kind of missed the rocks that we could just shatter to get these. See, this could have been hidden behind a rock that we could shatter. Oh well. Okay, well, did all of these. Time to go and get these. But yeah, I mean, me and Terumi have been talking about Farina for quite some time, and both hoping that we would get her early because we were kind of limited on our primos now. And I think MiHoYo have been listening to my streams and decided to make it really, really a bad experience. I'm confused. Since when is a challenge a chest?
伤情合一。无所遁形。心残响之一。
Immune, isn't he? I knew it.
给你上。
I hate these havoc things.
就交给我吧。不痛不痛啦。离远点。伤情合一。这个我擅长。
No, that is not the chest. Or is it below me? Oh, right there. Okay. And it's off to the yellow brick road. We're off to see the wizard, the magical Wizard of Oz. I don't even know if Reaper understood my reasoning for not playing ZZZ.
谁准你靠谱？震碎他们！这个我擅长。走开！
Hey, I got a turkey! A golden turkey! 2 turkeys! Okay, well, forget what I said about Rover always getting the echoes.
很好，没磨蹭。
Oh, here's one.
不错，有好东西吗？学斯，该出场了，就交给我吧。上场吧，不痛不痛啦。这个我擅长。差不多该结束了。
Funny how she does the booby shake and then magically kills everything.
过去留存的证明。
This game is almost, I'm not gonna say it, but I should.
珍惜好旅途中每一份收获。
This thing is anime porn. Oh, now I'm completely on the wrong side of the hill.
Robin says. You could say that, I guess.
Well, kinda. I mean, no. I've seen, you know, that category and stuff, but
意外的发现。
uh-oh. A bell here somewheres. We need to go and get that bell. Where is the bell? No, not Isabel, the bell. There we go. Got it. Is it under the bridge? It is under the bridge.
过去留存的证明。
And I'm surprised that a lot of people did not decide to go after this game because apparently for the past 5 years they've been trying to make all the characters as ugly as can be. Just so that it could be like diverse. But hey, you know, if I want my main character to have some jiggles, I should be allowed to have that. Forget the game that came out like 3 or 4 months ago and the Blade and Soul or something like that, and the characters were really, really hot. And after the game came out, they came out with a patch and they dressed all their characters up. putting them on with winter coats and whatnot just because people were complaining that it was too sexy and not realistic. Since when is it supposed to be realistic? And we should build a game for them where, you know, you get up in the morning, you gotta go to work, you get to work, you gotta do the work, get home, need to pick up the kids from school, help them do their homework, don't forget to cook them supper, watch a crappy show on television about diversity, and then start everything over the next day. See how popular that game will be. Okay, so there's a chest here somewheres. And this rock forbidding me from climbing. There we go. Ooh, bell. There we go. Got it. Supposed to be a chest here somewheres. Oh, there it is.
意外的发现，随应而去，身形合一。哼，切碎他们！不错，有好东西吗？
Don't know why, but when those things open up, it makes me horny. I'll keep saying it. So there's no more of them. What does she sell? What do I need for this? Like in, oh, the wind chimers. Everything that we've been, the bells? This is the person that we deliver all these bells to? Ooh, it gives me a wish? Oh, I have no more to deliver? Okay. Well, in any case, I'm happy. Gives me stuff.
很好，没
We
毛病。
like stuff. Why we go around collecting everybody is to get stuff that's not free. A lot of hard work. Man, how many times are they going to have me climb up and down, up and down? Well, apparently they're up.
Terumi says. We also love balls.
Yes, we do. Well, I do. Not everybody does, but I do. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was looking for it.
有好东西吗？
So, did anybody and everybody hear about Dr. Disrespect? Unfortunately, I can't go into too much details.
很好，没磨蹭。
But there's also another guy that... One guy is banned from Twitch. And the other guy just lost his contract with YouTube.
这个我擅长。
Dr. Disrespect has been... he started a video game company. And they're making a game. And they decided to kick him out. And then YouTube decided to kick him out. Just because he said he loved balls. So it's getting crazy, folks. Hey, I'm stuck here. There we go. Backflip. Oh, there's another chest here somewheres. Ooh, there it is. In the water.
买酒吧，不用客气。
And remember when there used to be chests on the roof? Oop, there's a bell there.
闪亮登场！
I guess they needed a reason for the gunslingers in this. Which I don't really want to level her up. I'm getting to the point where I'm not going to have much of a choice anymore.
有啥好东西？我看看。
What? There's another one here? I'm not seeing it. Oh, here it is.
运气不错嘛。
Okay, well, never mind. We found a treasure on the rooftop. Not many as there used to be.
Gamerboy63 says, have y'all G9T to see Milky's yet?
No, we're not going to see any.
Robin
I've already
says,
done this story.
No?
这次一定能开出好东西。
Well, unfortunately, you're not going to see them either. But if I had to compare her, she's a little bit like the bird lady in Genshin. What's her name? So they're very similar in size, but the way that it's presented, they're strapped down.
Gamerboy63 says, dang it, and if Jeeps says something to me, can y'all say it in chat? I have to keep my volume muted, my siblings are sleeping.
No. No, people are not gonna type it up in chat so you can read what I say because you're muted. Dude, go to bed. It's your bedtime. Oh, there's one right here somewheres.
Gamerboy63 says, Terumi question. Terumi says, what?
这次一定能开出好东西。
Gamerboy63 says, why'd you say we also love balls?
Yeah, explain that to an 11-year-old. Good luck with that.
Terumi says, why do you ask so many questions?
There's another wind chime here somewheres. I need to shoot it. Where's the wind chime here? Oh, there it is. Okay. Wow, look at all those chests that I've done. I'm proud of myself. Mommy, did I do good? Did I do good, Mommy?
能跟上吗？嗨，能跟上吗？
Gamerboy63 says, I don't know. Gamerboy63 says, I'm just curious.
No. I think he suffers from SA. Okay, let's switch over in case this fight becomes tough.
Gamerboy63 says, Jeeps, what's this character's specialties?
And that sounded so naughty as a question. I have 3 characters. One is Lightning, one is Havoc. And the other one, I want to say Dendro, but I also want to say Healing, so I don't know. The speciality is killing stuff and wouldn't support.
心合一。
Where's my chest? Where's my chest?
意外的发现，
Is it under my chin? Is it under my chin? Okay, well, this circle was already here, and this one did not show up. So why did this one not show up?
Hey, 身形合一。绽放吧，生长不痛啦！哼，击碎他们。
Where is this chest?
给你上一课吧。涵盖脚下。哼，身形合一。这个我擅长。斩猎场。差不多该结束了。
Booby shake, everything dies.
不错，有好东西吗？
Really? There was a chest right here when I came to get it, and I didn't even grab it? That is so not cool. Soothing moments? What? Go, oh. Take a dip in those things and it gives you a an achievement. More turkeys. Okay, now I should have... Okay, let me pick up these two treasures, and I'm gonna spend the resin. What time is it, folks? Almost midnight. So I need to find something to spend my resin on, and I don't know what. I'm gonna go and get that chest all the way over there, though. I feel like I should bring Baiji up in case I do. Strangely enough, some people have been farming for the new characters. So maybe that's something I should do tomorrow.
Jeeps, I've been watching you for like 3 hours now. Robin says, how long do you plan to stream tonight?
I don't know. You're already on your, what, 5th glass of wine? I'm guessing you're about to go to bed. Which I might join you. It's getting to be midnight here, so I don't know. I'm just here chatting with you guys. So as long as people talk to me, I'll stay on, but
Robin says. It'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Okay.
迎
Oops.
风生长吧。
Because honestly, going around just shooting stuff and killing stuff and going for treasures. I mean, I can't do everything tonight, right? Like, I'm not gonna.
Gamerboy63 says. Jeeps. Robin says. Top record is 8 glasses in all.
That's a lot, girl. That's a lot. Ooh, can I kill this guy?
Gamerboy63 says. That too much.
No, it's not. But it is a lot.
放心交给我吧。
I gotta kill this.
Gamerboy63 says. How much you on? Gamerboy63 says. Glasses wise.
Well, she'll answer
Robin
you
says,
if you give me another
4
super
glasses
chat.
wide.
I would have just told him the answer if he gave me another super chat.
Gamerboy63 says. I just want to know. Robin says. Well, I do have a high alcohol tolerance.
Really? I used to say that when I was 16. Now that I've gotten older, not so much.
就算没白少。
I'll fall
Gamerboy63 says. Dang.
I'll fall asleep before I even finish my first glass of wine.
该我出场了吗？很好，没磨蹭。
On one hand, I hate getting old, and on the other hand, I guess it's a good thing because it's cheaper. But yeah,
Gamerboy63 says. I have to get off like really soon.
wasn't there another chest here? Where did it go? Strange how it's not showing all the chest all the time.
很好，没磨蹭。
Like I decided to go for one in one direction. Here's the other one. But it's not even showing up anymore.
不用手下留情。还好吗？万物有灵。身形合一，
Whoa!
我用我所用。击碎他们，这个我擅长。差不多该结束了。
There was actually one around here as well.
很好，没磨蹭。
So I think they're going to come out with a patch soon, because the loot mapper is not always functioning.
Gamerboy63 says. Jeeps you the best.
No, I'm not. But hey, I'll take the compliment anyways. There's supposed to be another chest here somewhere. And there was 2 chests. I went for one and then the other
Gamerboy63
one
says,
disappeared.
yes, why 9 you are stop lying. Gamerboy63 says, now you I have to go, sorry, bye.
Okay, sorry, bye. Oh, see, there's a chest. There's a chest. There's a chest. See, right at the limit here. That's what I was saying.
拿走吧，不用客气。
And yep, there's a wind chimer here somewheres. I missed it. Okay, folks. I have my limit of treasures. There's still a lot to do here. Hey, I've done all this part. Of which I'm pretty proud of myself. So anything that you guys would like me to talk about? While I'm talking to myself? Like some really juicy bits of my life. I know Terumi's still playing, so he doesn't have time to chat. Or to look at my motorcycles. Okay, let's put a... no. But does Reaper or Robin want to know anything?
Terumi says, I do.
You do?
Terumi says, I do.
I do? Do you have something that you want to ask me? Hey, it's the witchy hour. We're Friday night. Anything goes. Just about. While I use up my resin here.
Terumi says, what is it like to be so awesome?
Oh man, that's not even a real question. Forbidden. Gonna be put in timeout.
Robin says, that's not a question.
再交给我吧。注意安全。走开，这个我擅长。
They made the bosses a lot harder.
声形合一。
They tweaked them a bit.
Terumi says, shut up, Robin.
不痛不痛啦。
I am far from being awesome.
残响之音。
I'm just me. But yeah, if you want to compare me to your President Biden, I don't know if any of you guys watched the debate yesterday. I actually just watched the highlights. And I'm so proud of your president that won the war on Medicare, which I don't know what that means. But let's just say that dude is going senile. Not even funny.
Robin says, I actually have a question. What do you think of video games now from how they used to be? Is it a good step into the right direction?
Well, that's
Terumi
actually...
says, Biden sucks.
That's actually an interesting question. What is this?
旗开帷幕，
Hey, I like the new effects that they put here when you go against an invisible wall. It's a hole. Can I go down the rabbit's hole? No, but it's a good question. I would say that... Oh, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, I think that some games and some ideas were much better around the year 2000. It's just that we didn't have the memories, we did not have the CPU speeds, we did not have the
Terumi
graphics.
says, AFK.
I'll come back soon, Terumi, because I'll answer your question. So, yeah. Some ideas, we just did not have the graphics, we didn't have the memory, we didn't have the CPU speeds. And we were hoping that those games would become better over time. Then they were dropped for simpler games with better graphics. And then the game started getting better. Like, I really like Skyrim that came out, what, 13, 14 years ago? Where I still, you know, after 15 years of that game, I still haven't done every quest in that game. And unfortunately, it's modded to the point that it is for like 18 and above. So I can't even stream it when I do want to play it. And yet somehow you're allowed to stream Age of Conan, which also came out like pretty much 13 years ago, where the combat was really good. I mean, the combat in that game is on par with this game. Okay, it doesn't have the elemental reactions that maybe Genshin has, but the combat is more like Wuthering Waves. But you also had blood, you also had nudity in the game. So I thought that, okay, we would be getting games for adults, and we haven't. Like, Age of Conan back in the day was like the Genshin Impact. It was an MMO that made tons of money, had huge player fan base. And like Genshin, they keep adding maps, but there's nothing new for the players really, unfortunately, so the game died out. So, better graphics, yes. I like the jiggles. But Terumi saw a little bit of my mods for Skyrim, and I had a lot of jiggles in that game too, a lot more than in this game. But over the past 5 years, every game was super dumbed down again. Like, they were getting good, and then they
Robin
got...
says, this game you say really needs a reboot.
This game really needs a... Age of Conan? That had nudity and had lots of blood. Like, literally, you could chop stuff up and have arms and legs and heads fly all over the place. The combat was like this game, but the graphics were not there. The CPU power was not there.
Robin says, yes, that game.
And unfortunately, I think like the game goes all the way to like level 100. But unfortunately, like the tutorial map, you were like, everybody begins on an island, and all the quests are voiced. Once you reach level 20 and you're allowed to explore the rest of the map, then nothing was voiced. So it's just, I don't know why the
Robin
developers...
says, if the game had updated graphics and UI, it could trend again.
Well, that's the other point that I want to come to, because yes, there are games for adults now. But they're really, really bad. Like, I would not mind if we could have, like, this game, we could actually put the clothing or remove the clothing that we want on our characters, and, like, have scenes with other characters. Like, there would be a bar here in this city that we could go and hang out and drink and get drunk and get naked and do nasty things, but then we could, like, also go out, adventure, and kill monsters and have quests that are voiced. Like, nobody wants to bring a game like this for adults. Like, okay, you could play Pokemon, and the adult version would be like naked Pokemons going around on screen, but it's very basic as a game. There's nothing, more like a game for pervs than a game for adults. Like in Age of Conan, you could decide to go around topless if you wanted to or not. You could hang out in taverns, you could...
Robin says, the only problem with that is, people are gonna complain that children will see it.
Well, how can I say? When I was a young lad, you had like these magazines. I don't know if that still exists since the beginning of the internet, because I haven't really noticed those anymore. But we used to have, what we called like the Playboy magazine. And I was underage. I was not allowed to buy them. What I would do is buy a newspaper, slip the Playboy in it, go to the counter and buy my newspaper. So even then, we had access to it, right? Then when the internet started out, it was not regulated.
Robin says, like the Playboy magazines?
Yeah, exactly. So then the internet's, and I was already an adult then, but it wasn't regulated at all when the internet first started. But it took you like 30 minutes to download a picture that was not great because of dial-up stuff. And when the internet got a lot faster and you could download videos, then we decided to start regulate the internet. Meaning that kids will always find a way around whatever laws there is for this stuff. But you're still reducing it to a certain point. And you still have all these crappy adult games. Like, you could play chess, regular chess, but instead of having, the normal pieces of chess that you would have, like naked people that you move on the chessboard. Oh my, but it's for adults. But if kids want it, they'll still have access to it.
Robin says, also then again, modern-day parents are lazy when it comes to supervision on kids and parenting.
Oh, true that. But there's two different things to that. Back when I was a kid, only one family member had to work, and then all the salaries got cut in half, and now both parents need to work, make the same income. So society has a problem in general with the cost of living and the wages. Like I saw McDonald's were selling $18 Big Mac, you know. It's a fast food chain that has always been considered cheap. Why are they, selling Big Macs for 18 bucks all of a sudden? Just because less and less people go there than they're used to, but they still have to make profits. So instead of the profits going down or being reasonable, everybody has to have more profits this year than last year. So if last year we had 10 billion profits, we need to make at least 11 this year, which creates an issue. So there's fewer people working at the McDonald's, fewer salaries. So there's a lot of issues why parents can't raise their kids anymore. But you're right.
Robin says, no, I'm talking about parents that throw a phone or tablet at their kids to keep them entertained.
Yeah, that's always been an issue. I get it what you mean. Back in the day, there was these Walt Disney videos of the Little Mermaid that you could put in the VHS and just have the kids watch that. No. Until it was supper time, and then in the evening you put on another videotape and don't care. Then there was the Nintendo generation where kids were just playing Nintendo and video games. So yes. And now it's phones and tablets and whatnot. Yes, those parents will always exist, unfortunately. That's why I was saying earlier, sometimes you wonder why the mother then just swallow the kids, If you don't want to have them and take care of them and raise them and have fun with them. Because kids can be a lot of fun. You go camping with them, if you take them fishing, if you take them to baseball practice, if you watch the practice, if you have them playing piano, if you have them do stuff, and you're there participating with them, it's a much different lifestyle.
Robin says, but the problem is that now 10 to 11-year-old kids learning how to twerk and what other stuff is, and it's so horrible.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I'm not gonna argue the opposite there.
Robin says, and it's all because of poor parental supervision and screen time issues.
Well, it's all about the parenting, yes. Screen time and whatnot, and parental controls and all that crap. I mean, it's like, how can I say, man, like I started vaping because, cigarettes were not really healthy and whatnot. But then they removed the flavors and they're kind of forcing the companies to have tobacco flavor here in Canada. So that's not helping me out one bit. And they're saying, well, it's because the kids. No. Well, the kids will just order it online from the States and they'll come across the border, and some of them will get caught, some of them won't. So the kids will still find ways around the schoolyards and their pushers and whatnot, and the people that have been dealing with tobacco issues have less and less tools to get rid of that stuff. I'm just fed up with all of these rules about, you know, for the kids. So, no, I disagree there. They could make a game for adults and they can complain all they want about having kids exposed to it, but you know, you could go to the store and there still be package of cigarettes there and they still have access to it if they want to. I mean, I remember I was 14 years old and an 18-year-old would go into the store and we would ask him, hey, can you buy a case of beer for us? And we gave him the money and we tipped the guy and he came back and he was happy because, you know, he was buying a 6-pack for, you know, us and a 6-pack for him, and the tip would pay for one of his beers. So there's, you know, there's always going to be workarounds. You know, you could blame my parents for lack of supervision and whatnot, but back in the day, you know what we would do with our 6-pack of beer? We'd go to a park where we were allowed to make fires, and one of our friends would play the guitar. So we would be listening to music and singing along and drinking 1 or 2 beers each, you know. Not the end of the world. We were not causing trouble. We weren't delinquents. We were just going through our growing pain. Learn how to do stuff and maturely, and, you know, even back in when I was a kid, at the age of 14, like, our municipality had, like, cops. But they also had cops in training, which were called prevention. So you'd have this cop car come around, but it was just written prevention, not written police on it. And they were cadets, not police officers. They can really arrest anybody. But it's 11 o'clock, guys. The park's about to close. You have to put out the fire. You need to find something else to go, somewhere else to go, somewhere else to hang out. Time to go back home, kind of a thing. You know, it was such a different time then from what I know here now. Like, cops would be calling your parents, why aren't your kids on Ritalin? They need to be medicated because they talk back to us.
Terumi says, AIYA I have returned with big purple ballses.
Well, somebody's about to get banned from YouTube. Not allowed to mention purple balls. Because kids might see it and get the wrong message. Oh, I don't even have enough resin to do this
Robin
again.
says, what the heck, Urza?
Well, at least I'm getting echoes. I won't be able to collect anymore, but... See, nope, can't collect. Okay, too bad. I don't even know where I should hang out now. I'm coming back here tomorrow's. Anything else in this village that we can do? And Terumi Go sign, and he's been banned from YouTube. And so I don't know where this generation is going. It's like, you expect the politicians to skim like 10%
Terumi
off the
says,
top.
as what Blast would say, blame the ADHD.
Oh, don't talk so fast. You like to blame stuff on stuff too. But yeah, Blast is even 1,000 times worse. I kind of miss Blast. Because, man, as soon as I would go online, she would come here and chat with me. And I don't know why she's not playing this game and she's still stunk in Honkai Star Rail. Like, I've watched her streams and I don't like the game at all. I don't know what people find interesting other than making up I don't know. There are so many games that you can create your own character and put on your own clothing and whatnot.
Robin says, Honkai Star Rail is a horrible game.
Well, just because you find the character attractive and you will kind of want to make your, make believe husband or wife. I'm like, 10 years ago, we used to be able to make these characters. Okay, I mean, Perfect World wasn't all that perfect and compared to the graphics and whatnot nowadays. But we used to be able to get outfits and create our characters the way that we wanted to and do the facial and all that stuff. And we would make them with really big heads. That way it kind of gave them the anime look to them. But there's so many games that you can kind of make your own character. I just feel like Lass is getting her husband, her
Robin
make-believe
says,
husband in that game,
I'd
and
rather sit down and play EverQuest than that game.
well, I've never played EverQuest, but okay. Yeah, me too. I rather play chess. But I like playing chess. Back during the holidays, like 6 months ago already, Blast and Alexia used to get on and play chess with me. If I'm not mistaken, Gamer too. Was I ever beaten at chess? I know that one time one guy was seeing our streams and came in. He played against Gamer, beat him
Terumi
right
says,
away.
Robin play Wizard 101.
I don't know what Wizard 101 is. But hey, what was the game that Robin had me play a while ago? That was kind of old. I didn't play for very long. I think I played like 1 or 2 streams. And then I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until Wuthering Waves comes out. I couldn't do it anymore. I was like a little elf that was going around the village and stuff. And forget the name of that game. It was better than Tower of Fantasy,
Robin
but
says, Blade and Soul?
was that it? It could be that. I don't remember the name of it.
Robin says, or is it Torum Online?
Yes, Toram Online. There you go. Ooh, and I did play Blade and Soul. But I didn't like it for some reason. I forget.
它是我与这世界的连结，见证我所经历的一切。
Oh, and apparently they've abandoned Tower of Fantasy, and now they're decided to work on Tower of Fantasy 2. And everybody's like, you couldn't even make a decent storyline. You couldn't even do anything good in the game, and you want to work on another game because the first game wasn't good. They figure that, okay, we'll rename it, Tower of Fantasy 2, and it'll be better than the first one. But they have the same story writers as in the first one, so I don't see how that's gonna go better. But at least I tried it. Okay, so she has enough. I don't know how successful Toram was, but they should have definitely invested and made the game better. And on the other hand, I hate the 2s and 3s and sequels to the game. Like, how many Call of Duties are there? And, is the last one so much better than the one previous?
Robin
is it better
says,
than
one game I would really recommend is Neverwinter.
Neverwinter Nights? Yeah, Neverwinter is Dungeons and Dragons. It used to be really good, really a long time ago. Okay, so there's not really much. A synthesizer. Okay, now this is where we turn in these things. This is the synthesizer and a souvenir shop. Nothing else. Okay.
Robin says, but then again, I play it all the time.
Do you? Okay. Sometimes I will go back to old games. Really? There's a trophy called Stress Reliever just because I'm smashing stuff on the map? Look at all these icicles that we can smash. Like I recently, say recently, 3 months ago, I updated Star Wars: The Old Republic. I went in and I didn't even remember the keys to do stuff and whatnot. Like I had like 20 max level characters in the game. And I don't even remember how to switch their pets around. I literally had to look it up on YouTube. So I played maybe an hour and a half and rage quit. I mean, I've been playing, what was it? World of Warships for the past 15 years. Or 12 years, or whatever years it's been. It's been over a decade. I still play that game. I've played one version or another of Mech Warrior since 1995. But I really hate this new developers team where they allowed modding for the community to mod the game. But they're always working on the next game. It's like they're working, they make a little bit of money like with Genshin, and then they want to build another game called Honkai Star Rail, but they're lacking the funds. The game is not super popular. Not many people play Mech Warrior. So what they do is they come out with an update of their old game to try to make money. They come out with a DLC trying to get a little bit of money. The problem is when they do that, all the mods that the modding community have done are worthless. All the modders need to redo their mods. Well, okay, when your game's been out for a year and every 6 months, okay, there's something, but 5 years later, the modders that did the original mod are not there no more. They've moved on in life. So there's so many broken mods that made the game so much better that the company, I mean, if they would have given them like $1,000, these modders would have been super happy working and updating stuff that made the game so much better. And the developers just rehashed the same old thing over and over again and basically destroyed their own game by destroying the community and just to make a little bit of money. So guess what? When their new game comes out, people hate the company like I'm hating MiHoYo now. I'm not going to try their new game. They have the money, they have the resources, they can make Genshin Impact better. They chose not to. They choose not to listen to the community. So why will I encourage them? I won't. Man, that turkey chased me a long ways. Actually, probably be easier for me to go from there and get the last teleport. I just don't want to trigger anything before I get there. But like what? That's why I like flying down. Because this time around, I kind of want to go area
Robin
by
says,
area.
Hoyoverse is just going downhill badly.
Well, I don't know if you heard me when I said this earlier. Wuthering Waves has made more money than Honkai Star Rail and Genshin together in the past month. I did not expect that. I did not think that this game... I mean, I would have been happy if they would have done maybe a third of what Genshin or Honkai Star makes. But in this past month, they've beaten both games. So, yeah, at some point, Hoyoverse is going down. I was not expecting that. And I don't know if it will be long term either. I mean, when that
Robin
Lin arrived...
says, I knew WuWa was gonna kick them bad.
Well, even just a third was gonna kick them bad. But this is really bad for them. On one hand, Genshin doesn't have anything new for the moment. So when Natlin comes out, a lot of people will go back to Genshin, play Genshin. So I have a feeling that it'll be this kind of a cycle thing that people will come and play this game. Then when there's nothing to do, they'll go and play the other game back and forth. I'm not really ready to say that Genshin is dead. But there's not much to do until Natlin comes out.
Robin says, I can't even remember the last time I touched Genshin.
Well, it was 2 weeks ago. So I remember it. Not long after you sold your Asian account and just decided to play your American account. Oh shoot, I do not want to fight them. Okay, so I got all the teleports now. Good. Just in case I have a quest to go and do somewhere. I don't want to do anything. I just want to chill and have discussions. This is when, I don't know if you're watching me on the vertical or the other one, but maybe I should switch over to something like this.
Robin says, being a whale on Genshin makes the game way too easy and I wasn't enjoying it. So I decided to go F2P with you guys.
Well, that's nothing wrong with that. Although sometimes I wish I could put like a little bit of money in the game to make it a little bit easier. Because let's say I could have gotten Al-Haytham on the last banner and I didn't get it because I'm saving up my primos to get Farina.
Robin says, let me switch to the big screen version.
Oh, okay. A big screen version. See, this is more of a talk
Robin
show
says,
format.
here.
Well, it's all the same to me because all my chat box are routed to one, which is kind of complicated when I don't have any moderators because I can't ban them from here. I have to open up the pop-up chat box. So depending on which stream they're coming from, whether it be Twitch, YouTube vertical, or YouTube widescreen, I have to open the proper chat box to be able to ban those people. Otherwise, they all get rerouted to one. That is the one that's talking to me. So I don't have to read everything either. I could play the game and still know what people are telling me. Which is a great. I wish I knew this application like 2 years ago. So yeah, like I was saying, I if I didn't have to pay for a house and pay the insurance and pay for my car, pay for the gas, pay for the groceries, pay for the cats. If I was like 18, 20 years old, not a care in the world, having an apartment, no animals, no nothing. I could take the bus or the subway to go to work, have my PC and be able to invest in gaming, then okay. I would spurge a little bit, but at my age, there's so many games out there. I'm not gonna spend any money on them. I can't afford it. Used to buy, you used to buy a game and you owned it. Now apparently Sony and PlayStation have decided that no, you own nothing. So basically you're paying them like $90 for a game title and you don't own the game. Like what? Sony's not very popular lately. I don't know. But yeah, sometimes I wish, if I'd win the lottery, I probably still would not spend tons of money. But I can understand that it would be tempting. Okay, well, let's go and get Al Haytham. Let's get Farina. And I kind of need these characters. Why? Just to do the Abyss. Because it's not like I have any quest to do. I'm just walking around in circles. There are like hot springs somewhere earlier. Where were the hot springs? All around here, all around here, all around there. Let's go into a hot
Robin
spring.
says, I don't buy games anymore either. Last game I bought was 2 months ago. Which was Elden Ring.
Well, that's a good game still. A lot of people play that. A lot of people like it. Yay. See, this is what I mean. Having an adult game, everybody could come out to this spring here, get naked, sit down, chat with each other. That's something else that a lot of the older gaming community used to do a lot that we don't see much anymore is people getting like on Discord and chatting. Like we used to do it with Yahoo and Messenger and Skype and what was it? Roger Wilco. team speak. People would want to absolutely get on a voice chat program, voice, to be able to talk and still be able to play the game without having to type it up. That's kind of what I think this game and even Genshin is missing, is something for the team when you're playing in co-op mode, a mechanic that forces people to play as a team. Like, okay, I need a heal now, so the healer would heal. Okay, the guy's open for whatever the magician's role in there. Okay, we'll do it. You're playing a person versus person shooter. You know, there's somebody behind us. You go left, I'll go right. We'll get the guy in front of us. And then sometimes, like I said, one of my favorite games was Red Baron 3D, where we used to play games where we were flying in an airplane from the First World War, the biplane. It took us like 15 minutes just to fly to the fight. And once you died, you respawn at the base, so it takes you another 15 minutes to fly back to the fight. So guess what we were doing? We were singing.
Robin says, I used to play shooters too, mostly early Call of Duty titles.
Well, my shooter game is MechWarrior 5. Well, MechWarrior 4, MechWarrior 3, MechWarrior 2. Although, MechWarrior 3 is the one that got the multiplayer thing going. It was really crappy. MechWarrior 4 was great. But Red Baron 3D, we were 16 people, 8 versus 8 in the server. So we'd all take off at the same time. We were all on comms. And we would be singing on our way to the fight and having fun, telling jokes, getting to know one another. And I don't see that anymore. The only time we would chat was when, you know, we were talking to the enemy saying, good fight. You know, we would always salute whoever won the dog fights, because it takes you 15 minutes to get there. The planes are so slow. And the fights could last for another 15 minutes. Because you're, you know, turning in the skies, trying to line up your guns, and it's not easy. Takes you 15 minutes to shoot down somebody. It was really fun. It was a first-person shooter game, but that was so slow. It was funny. We had so much fun. I miss those days. I really do. So have the games gotten better? Not necessarily. But I do know that the community is not what it used to be anymore, and I would say it's far more toxic. But it's been getting, like, when the internet first started, when everybody started chatting with one another, it was super friendly, incredibly friendly. I had people send me free stuff by mail at my address. You know, back in the day where you could actually trust somebody and give them your address and they would send you stuff. Like, people used to ask me for Gundam, so I'd burn some CDs and send people some Gundam CDs of anime, in case you don't know what Gundam is. Big robot animes. Back in the days where
够了吗？
we would burn CDs. Then everything, no, then everything went to really, really bad, a really bad place. Then you started hearing about one getting hacked and another one getting hacked and another one, and
不用急，总有按耐不住的敌人会送上门。
things got really bad really fast. But the first 2 years of the internet were a great time to see. I miss that. I miss those years. I miss that camaraderie. I miss being able to play and talk to people all the time about this, that, and the other. And even it got even worse 10 years later with guys pretending to be girls. Oh man, and it's still happening today. They don't want to get on the microphone. They don't want to talk to you. They just want to pretend that they're whatever they are, you know. And it's gotten to a point where you literally see lawyers debating that men can be menstruated. It's like, what? Men can have babies now. Okay, whatever. Sometimes I just really wish that we started going to the moon and I could just like, okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye the Earth. I'll just go and live on my own planet because this doesn't make sense to me. But that's what happens, you know. This generation that was allowed to pretend to be whatever they wanted on the internet and not having to deal with reality and talking to people and whatnot. And we're not talking about transgenders or anything. That's something completely else. And even lately, I've been seeing a lot of YouTubes of transgender people actually complaining about all this alphabet stuff. They just want to be who they are. They don't want the labels. They don't want the drama. They don't want anything else. They decided to be something and decided to live their lives with somebody. And, you know, we used to call it being in love. Now it has to be a bunch of alphabet numbers and binaries, not binaries, trinaries.
Robin says. I know Urza complains about that too, about that alphabet people.
It's super crazy. Like people from my generation, if we see somebody writing pronouns on a CV or you look in their profile or anything, it's just like skip over, don't pay attention, just, you know, it goes into the trash bin. Just be who you are and find somebody if you want to find somebody. Some people are better alone. I wish I, you know, kind of wish I had learned that lesson a lot. If I knew today what I knew back then what I know today, I would have avoided so many things. I made so many bad choices. They were good at the time, but they never stayed good. Oh. You know, having a good job, having a good place to live in, and being happy and stuff. And then you meet somebody, and you think that, okay, that's what my life was missing. And okay, you know, for a year or two, everything's great. And then all of a sudden, for some reason, it's not. And then I wish I could rewind and go back to where I was like 75% happy with my life, and I was kind of peeved that I was missing that 25. So you let go of the 75% for that 25%. But man, when that 25% doesn't work anymore, you kind of wish that you could go back to when you had that 75%. It doesn't work that ways. You know, but hey, it was a good
Reaper
2
says,
years. It was a
hello.
good 3 years. It was... I don't know why you said hello. You never left. Or you didn't say goodbye, so I've been figuring that you're still there for the past 3 hours, just not saying anything. And it's kind of weird because sometimes people kind of dump you because they want you to fight for the relationship. But I remember being a teenager and going to somebody's house, wanting to throw a snowball in the window so that I could talk to them. There was accidentally a piece of ice in a snowball that I made, so I actually smashed the window. Then the cops got involved, and the parents wanted to press charges just because the person wanted me to fight for the relationship. So, guess what? Growing up later in life, whenever somebody says it's done, it's done. Even if you're hoping that I'll be fighting for the relationship. No, I've been through that. It did not end well. No. So, yeah. But yeah, I've come across a couple of people like that, and man, had I known that they were gonna do stupid shit like that, I would have never wasted my time with. You're either happy with the person or you're not. Either you get along or you don't. You know, it's either you enjoy sharing your life with somebody or you don't. Yes, some relationships do require a little bit of work in order for it to
Teruli
work,
says, balls.
but it should not be something that you're forcing yourself to do, you know. There's so many things I really want to
Robin
say.
says, your timing sucks, Urza.
Yep, kind of. Sometimes. Yeah, there's so many things I would like to say, but I kind of have to twist my tongue twice because this is YouTube and I can't say everything that I want to say the way that I kind of want to say it.
Terumi says, sorry mommy.
It's kind of, yeah, the internet is, YouTube and all these places are super weird, and there's even certain words you can't even say anymore. If I was to go to a porn site and type up a certain word and it gives me a category and I could say, see everything in that category there, that's fine. But if I say that word here on YouTube, then I'm in trouble. You know, you could go onto Google and type a word that you want to search. There's no issue. But if you speak it here, you're in deep doo-doo. You're banned. They close your account, demonetize, whatever. Just because you said the word. Which makes it hard to talk about the subject. Because somebody the other day, well, not the other day, but often people ask me, what do I prefer? And I can't say anything. Because no matter what I say, I could be banned for what I'm saying, you know? Like, what's your type? What's your this? I can't say nothing. No matter what you say, somebody will be angry at what I said because I didn't say what they wanted to hear, you know? It's getting really, really hard to talk about stuff. Strangely enough, you can play a game and say, kill him, kill him, kill him. And we're talking about the game, you know, we're talking about the monster, kill the monster, whatnot. But you listen to somebody
Terumi
say,
says, just say you like whoever can body paint on you.
no, those are just the digital artists. That man. Even the other day I stretched it, you know, do you do tattoos and whatnot? These digital artists, I banned another 2 of them from Discord today. And if you ever get a message, because I'm not always there, I don't always notice who joins Discord. But if you ever receive a message from a digital artist, feel free to just delete, ban, remove, whatever. I know we've said this before, but there's so many of them. Every time, you know, I'm like, okay, let's get on Discord, let's talk about it. They don't want to talk. They just want you to send them money. What? Is that how you make a contract in your part of the world? I'm just saying, I don't know. It's probably a 14-year-old kid from the
Terumi says,
Philippines.
there is some in the Discord but they don't talk.
No, there's a few that are still there that haven't bothered anybody. And as soon as they do, they'll be gone. But we've had a couple once or twice that they come in and start spamming everybody and everything. And Like, it's kind of funny because they get to Blast from going through my Discord, and then Blast comes into my stream and says, "Hey, I found you a digital artist." They got to you from going through my Discord, going through the member list. They need to be banned.
Robin says, LOL.
Yeah. But when they say they're an artist, I'm like, okay, do you do body paint? Because that takes, real
Robin
real
says, I
talent
am
to
so
do
sorry
that.
but I cannot stop laughing.
Yep. It's just weird that you can't say so many things. Like, you listen to Blast, and she drops so many F-bombs, like 3 F-bombs in one sentence. Like, okay, YouTube will allow it. As long as it's not in the first 5 minutes of your stream, then you can drop as many F-bombs as you want. Or close to it. But I could say just one word, and it starts with a T, and it finishes with a Y. Six-letter word, starts with a T, finishes with a Y, and I could have my channel demonetized and sayonara from the platform.
Reaper
Just
says, thank you.
Just for saying the word. So it makes it really hard to talk about a subject when you're not allowed to. You have to tippy-toe around certain words. It's like, what's the world
Terumi
coming
says,
to?
I remember when I got messaged by an artist, asked them if they would tickle my foot with a paintbrush. I got blocked after.
Really? Okay. See, that's what you... I just have fun talking to them now. It's gotten so absurd. And strangely enough, no matter... like, they ask questions, and instead of answering, I ask them a question. They don't
Robin
answer.
says, oh my god, stop ERZA.
Yeah. If you don't answer their questions and you ask them a question, they don't answer the question. They just keep on asking the same questions. They're all the same. They all ask the same questions. And can I get on you? Can I have your Discord? Can I send you my portfolio? And even if you say no, they keep continuing, but they never ask you a question. That's because they don't speak English, they don't understand English. They have to put it through Google to understand it. It's really bad.
Robin says, hello Ginger Cat.
Oh, did you see him go in the back?
Reaper says, LOL Terumi.
Want to come and see Daddy? Hey, Rick? Baby? Come and see me? Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Boy. Hey, big baby. Is it? Hey, Daddy. Hey, big boy. Come on. Such a good boy. There he is.
Reaper says. Can't stop playing Genshin.
Well, you're not gonna get any
Reaper
sympathy from
says.
us.
I have been farming all day. Robin says. Fluffy ginger cat yay.
He's not that fluffy. His fur
Reaper
is quite
says.
short.
Just logged off and it is all because of Furina.
A big. Love your daddy. Love your daddy. Maybe.
Reaper says. Where is the predator cat?
Well, both of them are predators. Hey, big baby.
Robin says. I used to have a hairless cat that looked like a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, I know what you mean. Is that because you're allergic to their skin or to the fur? Because it's actually the saliva that you're allergic to. Oh, got rid of that.
不用急，总有按捺不住的敌人会送上门。
Good, good.
Robin says. No, it used to be my cousin's cat.
Oh, okay. And they had it because they were allergic to the fur and whatnot. Baby, I didn't expect you to stay so
够
long.
了吗？
Usually he comes and says hello and
Robin says. Now my friend has the hairless baby.
I didn't think he would stay this long. Usually he comes to see me and 10 seconds later he's gone. But he's still here. Still here. Hang on Daddy's lap. What am I gonna do with What is Daddy gonna do? Oh, you see the fly. See the fly on the wall. Hey, kitty cat. I should probably put up a video, Mike. What time is it? Is it 1 o'clock yet? Oh, I'll tab. Okay.
Reaper says. How much % are you in the new map right now?
Oh, not much. 15% probably. Oh, 41. Okay, I'm almost halfway there. I got all this to do tomorrow's. Man, he's being a baby tonight. He never stays more than 10 seconds. Well, when they fall asleep, they fall asleep. This one's getting petted, rubbed, and scratched. Like I say, usually 10 minutes later, he's fed up of it. Well, now his tail is going.
Reaper says, "Wow, you found all those treasures."
Well, no, I just did it from the beginning of the island all the way to there. But yeah, there's lots of treasures. Doing all the challenges and everything as I go along. There's a couple of blood flies. What else is there? What do they call them? Frost bugs. So as you can see, I did what? 2 frost bugs. So there's 10 frost bugs. Ooh. Area quest, I've only done
Reaper says,
34%.
"I don't know how, but some of them is really difficult to get." Robin says, "Question, have you ever given them catnip before?"
Oh yeah. Well, catnip has no effect on the ginger cat. It does have, well, that's not true. Sometimes they're affected and sometimes they're not, strangely enough. Whoops. Why is still going all wacky? But they're kind of immune to it. Like they go nuts for it in the first like 2 minutes and then they're back to normal and they don't care for it afterwards. But like I hide the tube here in my hand and they'll try to get to it for 2 minutes. Then they go nuts for 2 minutes and then it's done. So my cats are not big fans of, like they want to smell it. Once they smell it, they're good. They don't need to smell it for a very long time. And months and months. No, I think about it every 6 months, maybe. Yeah, because I was at 14% when I started. When I finished the quests here, I was at 14%, now I'm at 41. I still have a feeling that there's so many things that I still haven't done. Like, I don't know what these things are supposed to do. Ooh, okay. So she was a prisoner. See these crystal things? I don't know what they're supposed to do. Oh, we're supposed to rotate them and whatnot. See, there's so many things that I don't know what we're supposed to do. I'm gonna regret rotating that, aren't I? See, that one seems to be pointing to that one. Now that this one is pointing here, that doesn't work no more. What? I can't rotate it no more? I don't understand these things. Now I gotta talk to her and she's gonna give me a quest because I just saved her. I actually think... What? Man, we do have a Paimon following us now. Oh, man. I did not want another Paimon. I need to go and get her some soup. Well, I'm not going to do that tonight. I actually need to call it a night, folks. I was going to stop like 2 hours ago, but hey, I had somebody to talk to and talk about stuff, which is really hard on YouTube. And I wish I was there at the beginning of YouTube like 10, 15 years ago.
Robin says, good night.
Well, good night to you too, Robin. Good night, Reaper. Good night to Rumi. Balls. Don't know if he's still there. Just waiting to see if he reply, or if they're gonna reply. But if not, and if you want to see my motorcycle helmet and my motorcycles, do watch my bike riders review that I did yesterday. At the beginning of the
Robin
review,
says, he probably crashed.
yeah. Then he's gonna wake up in an hour, play up all night until 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, then crash again, sleep throughout the day, wake up in the evening. Ah,
饭够了吗？
they need to get onto a schedule or something. Like it's always whatever time. But yeah, check out the video if you want to see my motorcycles that I used to have and whatnot. And if you guys want to know more about the motorcycles and whatnot, well, I could always do a specific video on that. Maybe for the members only. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Too bad I don't have the motorcycles anymore. And I don't have videos of me riding the motor. I did have a GoPro when they first came out, and there wasn't even a charger for it. So basically you had like 5 minutes of footage before the battery died. So that's when I kind of called it quits. This GoPro's not gonna work out for me. But okay, folks. Nighty nights. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be safe.